Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Monday the 24th of September 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's kick off with a look at the overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. But as it's a Monday, of course, we'll look at things from a weekly perspective. And really the story here is about a week of dollar losses. Look at the gains here made by the Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar against the US currency. But even they were put into the shade by moves such as this one. With the ruble gaining 2.46% against its US rival, and the South African rand bravely fighting back, gaining 3.76% against what I think we might term a lackluster dollar. Dollar index for its part, yes, we're back above 94.26 this morning, down by 0.25% on the week, but don't forget we were trading well below 94 the latter part of last week. So not a great week for the dollar as far as the last 7 days are concerned. One wonders with the Fed meeting this week whether we'll see an upturn in dollar fortunes. Okay, what's on the calendar then? Events that may move the markets today. We're easing ourselves into the week, I would say. It's fair to say this morning. A few points to note. There's Mid-Autumn Festival in China, Autumnal Equinox Day in Japan, and it's also the Queen's birthday celebrations in Australia. Now, in terms of data to come, at 8 AM GMT, we have the IFO data out of Germany. Current assessment, expectations of business climate, very forward-looking business survey, and really gets to the heart of what German business people think about the current prospects of the German and European economies. Then at 8:30 we will hear from the Bank of England's Financial Policy Committee, their look at the health of the UK financial markets. And then at 10 AM that's followed by the CBI Industrial Trend Survey, and in particular the new orders items for the month of September. We'll have some manufacturing confidence and capacity utilization data out of Turkey at 11:30 AM, and then we swing over the Atlantic to the USA for the Chicago Fed National Activity Index for August at 12:30 GMT. That will be accompanied by Canadian wholesales data for the month of July, and then at 14:30 we'll have the influential Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index for September. At 3:30, 15:30 GMT we'll have bill auctions, 3 and 6 month bill auctions, then with a 2-year note auction to follow at 1700 GMT, all from the USA. And then if you're still in the market tonight at 23:50 GMT, you can catch the release of the Bank of Japan Monetary Policy Meeting Minutes. Okay then. Breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight and over the weekend. And firstly, China has declined the offer of fresh trade talks with the USA, and Chinese equities have sold off as Hong Kong money market rates rose sharply as a result. In other surprising news, Saudi Arabia and Russia decide not to raise oil output again, and oil prices have risen in Asian trade as a result. Meanwhile, South Korean President Moon Jae-in is flying to the US today to meet with Donald Trump following his visits to Pyongyang last week. Okay then, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. And why not think about this? Ahead of this week's FOMC meeting, it seems timely to note that it's not just emerging markets that are facing issues with higher US interest rates. US companies also have a significant exposure to dollar-denominated debt, much of which matures in the next 5 years and which will be dearer to refinance than in recent times. This chart here from Goldman Sachs shows the maturity profile of outstanding US non-financial corporate debt, and as you can see there's a significant amount of both high yield and investment grade debt to be rolled over in the next 4 or 5 years. It's not necessarily an issue at the moment, but there will be some people that will be feeling the pinch, having got used to cheap money over the last decade. Okay, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of leverage products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative, and please do take a minute to read this risk warning thoroughly. Thank you for your time.